It's one of the hottest political races Alabama's seen in a while. The campaign to replace longtime Senator Howell Heflin has the candidates trading attacks about ethics and warnings about the future of Medicare, crime, and taxes.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions and State Senator Roger Bedford face off at the ballot box November 5th. Tonight, Fox 10's Amy Greer begins part one of a special report on the race for the Senate.
It's 7:30 Friday morning. The Jeff Sessions campaign bus, Asphalt 1, is hitting Dothan, part of a swing through Alabama's Wiregrass region. First stop, Ray's Cafe, where the early bird crowd has been waiting since 6 to see the Attorney General who wants to go to Washington.
Parker, good to meet you.
Sessions gets an introduction to the home folks from Congressman Terry Everett. The stump speech, one we hear throughout the day, is pure small-town Alabama values.
I share the heritage of this area of the state. My daddy had a country store on Hibbert, Alabama.
Jeff relates to these people because he is one of these people.
This is an important race. My opponent says he's a conservative Alabama Democrat, but we know he ran for a delegate to the Democratic Convention, placed to Teddy Kennedy against our.
In 30 minutes, the bus is back on the road. Staffers check schedules, returning calls to media all over the state.
Okay, let me hang up and call you on another line, okay?
From Dothan on west through cotton fields, Alabama's agricultural heartland. The candidates will spend plenty of time on the road in the state's major cities, but the real heart of the race may lie in Alabama's small towns, like Enterprise here, where a statue of the boll weevil still marks the downtown, where folks are still concerned with the same things their great-grandparents worried about 100 years ago, mostly making a living off the land. Cotton and peanuts are king here, and the people want someone in Washington to defend their livelihoods.
Alabama's life, and it's great to see that industry come back and see cotton come back.
Sessions supports farm subsidies. He makes his point at a cotton gin in Hartford and a peanut plant in Enterprise. On other issues, Sessions opposes abortion rights. He favors tort reform, a $500 per child tax credit, a cut in the capital gains tax, tougher right-to-work laws, and tougher criminal sentences, especially for juvenile offenders. Sessions talks a lot about fighting crime. The longtime U.S. Attorney for Mobile believes his background in the courtroom is one of his biggest advantages in handling what he believes is Congress's biggest obligation to the people, keeping the streets safe. That means making the drug war a renewed priority.
Ultimately, it takes a message of intolerance, the kind of message Bill Bennett, when he was drug czar, sent, that drug use is wrong.
So has he ever experimented?
I have not, and I think most people have not, at least most people in Alabama.
Sessions also wants to work on relieving overcrowded juvenile lockups like Strickland. His prescription, something most states don't allow now, let kids spend time in county jails.
My bill in the legislature called for the local jails to be able to keep them separate from adults for up to 15 days. The legislature would reduce that to 7, but even 7 would be so much better than what we've got today.
In Headland, a homecoming of sorts, Sessions' wife Mary joins the campaign caravan after a night with her mother. A worn yard sign gets a replacement, and the Attorney General is back on the bus. Downtown, a rally. The faithful gather for a man they consider one of their own.
I'm here because his mother-in-law is my dear friend.
She carries a pretty big stick around here?
Yes, she does.
What really matters to you the most about this campaign?
I don't know, just see an honest man in there doing what he'll say he'd do.
The people, they're so good, you know, and they come up and they say, we're thinking about you, we're praying for you. They have a lot of concerns and they want Jeff to talk to them, and we shake a lot of hands and talk one-on-one.
The campaign trail is often as much style as substance, letting home folks know you're one of them.
He's pro-agriculture, pro-military, anti-abortion. I stand for all those things.
There are other priorities besides hustling votes. Priorities like just getting home. The last stop of the day, Fairhope Stadium, the Pirates versus the Saints of St. Paul's, with number 20 playing defense and offense, Sam Sessions.
About the only thing I insist on that I want to be back for Friday night football games.
Sam gets a piece of several tackles, and the Saints chalk up a win, something number 20's dad is counting on too this November. Amy Greer, Fox 10 Action News.